how can I have a skin like this? Honestly, like I'm bleaching it off. I'm bleaching this thing. I must look fair because this is just crap. For many years now, I've carried this skin like this. I've been going around with it. I'm not happy. Honestly, I'm not happy. I'm going to bleach it, and I've started already. Don't even come to my comment section and start telling me, oh, Virtue Grace, this is not good. You should be proud of your skin. Don't even start, okay? I'm nobody's role model. Anything I do, it is my skin. Leave me, let me do it. Don't even advise me. I've started. I'll give you guys the update. So just stick around because this is what I've decided. This year, I'm going to bleach this skin. I will look fair. I want to look fair. What? It is my skin. Don't even start, okay? Don't tell me nothing. I've made up my mind. So save your energy with the advice. I know some of you like to advise people. Unsolicited advices. I did not ask. Don't advise me. I've decided. I'll give you guys the update. So far, how do I look? I just started today, okay? So I'll keep you guys updated. Don't advise me. And don't tell me, I did not ask for your opinion, okay? If you don't like it, just take yourself out of here because I've made up my mind. And yeah, so that's it. Guys, there's fire on the mountain. Wahala, wahala, wahala. There's a national emergency, guys. But this emergency is not as a result of maybe an outbreak of a disease somewhere. It's not as a result of a humanitarian crisis anywhere. Guys, guess. It is skin bleaching. Guys, okay, let me get serious. NAFDAC has declared a national emergency on skin bleaching in Nigeria. Guys, let me just read a statistic quickly and then we are going to talk. A World Health Organization study in 2018 revealed that 77% of Nigerian women use bleaching cream, the highest in Africa, followed by Togo at 59%, then South Africa at 35%, and Senegal at 27% in Africa. Nigeria, my country, always takes the lead in so many things. Sometimes the good, sometimes the bad. And in this case, bleaching, skin bleaching, 77%. I remember actually there was some time back, I think in 2020, that I did I think it was a live stream about this same thing when I saw reports about it somewhere about Nigerian women being 77%, you know, the highest users of bleaching cream in Africa. We talked about it, but for it to have continued to the extent that the NAFDAC, National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, to declare a national emergency, guys, we need to talk about this thing again. Wetin dey occur, my sisters? Wetin dey happen? Wetin? Because it has reached an alarming level for the federal government to have, you know, declared this kind of emergency. This actually was declared in Kano a few days ago when the DG of NAFDAC flagged off a media sensitization and awareness campaign in Kano State about the dangers of skin bleaching and then, of course, the regulatory controls that they are going to put in place to address this. It's a good thing that the government is taking steps to intervene in this situation, but then I want us to talk about it from, you know, sister level. Wetin dey happen, guys, sisters? Wetin dey happen? Why is there a need for us to change our color? Like, this is a conversation that we seriously need to have because it has damaging impact. Like, if you look at the medical aspect of it, medical personnel will tell you that when you continue to use skin bleaching products for a prolonged period of time, you risk, you know, health issues such as cancer and so on and so forth. I mean, I'm not a medical person, but I know that cancer is one of the health dangers that one stands to eventually incur when you continue using skin bleaching cream. So the truth is it a case of lack of awareness of the dangers of prolonged use of bleaching cream that has made us, I'm saying us because I'm also a Nigerian woman, okay, and an African woman, because the truth is this is all over Africa, but the statistics that were highlighted here were just, you know, the countries that at the top there, and of course Nigeria sits there #1. So we need to talk about this, because I remember that live stream with a lot of things came up in that conversation that time around colorism, you know, the fact that many people perceive people who are lighter in complexion to be more appealing, to be more beautiful, to be more attractive and desirable compared to people that look like me or even darker than me. So it now goes back to, is it a question of low self-esteem on us as Africans that even, because who eventually gets married to these women? Men, right? And if the men to some extent would prefer to marry a lighter looking woman or find her more attractive and more desirable, then it's a conversation that we need to go back to the root to start having. And disclaimer, I'm not sitting here and claiming that all African men prefer to marry or be with women who are lighter in complexion. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that some, and it's a normal thing, okay, because we are all human beings. We have our own desires, we have our own preferences, we have our choices, we have our opinions, and it's normal, it's valid, okay? But if it becomes to the extent that people have to even take risky steps to alter their natural appearances just to appeal to certain choices, certain, you know, preferences, could it be that those preferences are prevalent to trigger that action on the other parts, in this case women? That's a question that we need to ask, okay? So I took this conversation to the street to get, you know, sample of some Nigerians with regards to this topic, and here are some of the things that they said.
Why do I think people bleach? And most of the time it's female, but I know male do to male bleach too, but I mean it's a very unserious man. For female, I feel that it's inferiority complex. People are not comfortable on their own skin. People are not comfortable on their skin. Okay, right now, I mean, I remember when I just finished secondary school, when I was in secondary school, I bought, I don't know if you guys know that cream called Civoclear. And Civoclear bleaches and all that, but after a while, you know, secondary school days and all that, you know, self-identity issues, where we are trying to, you know discover who we are, be comfortable with who we are, either good or bad, be comfortable with who you are, and all that. You know, so we want to be like, I don't want to feel like we are beautiful. You are beautiful, either you are black or yellow. The people, I mean, you don't say that light people are the only fine people. You can be black and be, you know, be ebony, be beautiful, and be more beautiful than a light person. So I feel that people are not comfortable on their skin. People have insecurity issues. That's why they are bleaching. For me, if I find a man who bleaches, I can't marry him. It's a red light. It's a red light, honestly.
For me, I think people bleach for them to be beautiful, for them to, like, you know, there are bunch of people like they don't actually like the way they look, so they want to look differently. They want to look more beautiful. That is my own opinion. That is what I see of it. But why some people do it extraordinary, like they go to extra mile to look more beautiful, more than the natural beauty they have. So that is what I think, actually.
I think people bleach because of various reasons. But I think the prominent one would be lack of confidence. And then on the perception of light, fair people are more, are more attractive, let me put it that way. Attractive in look, especially if someone that wants to go into the entertainment industry. I think most of the time, fair people are more preferable for particular role. Let's say for like acting. I don't know. I think it's just misconception anyways. You should, above all, just be comfortable in your skin.
I think people bleach because of insecurity. They are insecure about how they feel about themselves. When you don't feel loved, you don't love your skin, then you can resort to doing anything. Thank you.
So if these actions are triggered by a prevalent narrative that a certain color is more desirable, then it's a conversation that we need to go back to the drawing board and begin to have. And all hands need to be on deck, because the dangers are enormous, you know. Cancer is a risky thing. It's life-threatening.
Bleaching is not good now. Anybody that is bleaching is damaging your skin gradually. You understand? And it has a lot of complications on your skin. You may have a skin cancer and some other health-related issue when you are bleaching your body. You just maintain your natural skin. You understand? There's nothing good in bleaching. You get it. It's not good at all.
And another angle to this conversation is the economic aspect, because we know that this skin bleaching is a billion-dollar industry all across the world. It's not just only in Africa, but because we're having this conversation as triggered by the events in Nigeria. Okay, so we need to have conversation and build our self-esteem. It starts from the home. As fathers, boys, brothers, uncles, help build a self-esteem of your sisters, your daughters, your cousins, your nieces, to take pride in whatever color that they came with into this world. If they came black, it is good. And when I mean black, of course, I'm referring to the darker tone of black, because I'm also black, okay? But now we're talking colorism, so it's a question of, oh, you are fair, you are chocolate, you are black. That's usually the categories that skins are placed under or put under broadly in Nigeria here. I don't know. Drop a comment and tell me how it is categorized in your own African country, okay? But here in Nigeria, it's usually fair, chocolate, and then black. That black means like the darker melanin pigment. You get what I'm saying, right? So let's build our self-esteem, okay, from the home, so that we grow up knowing that our complexion, our color is beautiful, regardless of whether it is fair or it is chocolate or it is black, you know, black in quote. It is still beautiful, because it is lack of this esteem, in my own opinion, I think, that lead people into trying to alter the color of their complexion to fit a certain narrative and make them more desirable, more attractive and all, you know. And also there has been a huge increase of organic skincare products. Like here in Nigeria, it is on a rise, or should I say it is at the all-time peak now. You know, everyone, you go on Instagram, everyone is selling organic skincare products. You know, they claim that what they have in those products are organic ingredients that just lighten you, no, that make you glow. Yeah, that's the name, glow. They're just natural products that make your skin glow and all of that. Then you go and buy this product. By the time you use them, you see that after a while you start to see damages on your skin. Maybe you start having burns, you start having reactions, you start having all sort of things, skin damage that you start to experience on your skin. Maybe you start having acne, breakouts, a lot of things that happen to your skin. Meanwhile, they had told you that this product is organic and has no damaging ingredients in it. You buy these things and use them, and you have a lot of people who are influential in our country, you know, who are usually paid as ambassadors to promote all of these products. I'm not saying all of those organic skincare products that you see in the country on Instagram and everywhere being advertised are bad. I'm just saying that the truth is there are actually some that are harmful, that are damaging. I've seen many people, and I've heard quite some women say, oh, I use this product, I bought it, they actually said they were organic, so I bought it, and then after a while I started having breakouts, or I started having one skin reaction, one skin problem or the other. Okay, so it's something that really needs to be looked into. An experience I had last year when I went to Uganda. So I have a dry skin, right? So one of the things I do is I always use body oil, lotions and oils to keep my skin from looking ashy, or especially on my legs and say my arms and all of that. The skin on my face and my upper body is different from that on my legs and my arms. And also, while I was preparing to travel to Uganda, I was out of my body oil that I normally use. So I went to a famous skincare store here in Lagos to buy. I didn't see that particular one, but I was offered a similar product to that one. I was skeptical about it, but I took it. I bought it and then I traveled with it. When I got to Uganda, guys, I was using this, and then after like a few days, I started seeing reactions on my chest. The scar has probably healed because scars usually heal very quickly on my skin, but then there was this scar here. I'll look for the video clips and insert somewhere because I actually made some videos. I had to spend money, go to the pharmacy to buy some skin ointments to, you know, apply. Even on my hand here, and then on my chest. It was somewhere here, and then after a while it moved to here. Amito that hosted me will bear me witness. She saw it, and I was like, I didn't know where it was coming from, and it looked, guys, it was bad. It was bad. I had to discontinue use, and I kept applying the skin ointment that was given to me at the pharmacy, and after a while it healed off, but it took a while before it eventually healed. So this is just one example. Mind you, that wasn't a bleaching product. It was just a skin oil, okay, a body oil that I use, that I didn't get the exact one, and I was given an alternative that made me, you know, made my skin to react to it like that. So just imagine the other products in the market that are sold as, you know, glowing products that make your skin to glow, brighten you out, all the other names that are used now for bleaching. So we need to address this because people are actually capitalizing on people's vulnerabilities and making a whole lot of money out of it, and then damaging people, leaving people more damaged than they already are, because the aftermath of the whole damaging chemicals in those products are even far worse than having a complexion that you feel is not attractive enough or not good enough. So for me, I feel like it's a good thing that NAFDAC has declared this you know, state of emergency, and I hope that we're really going to implement it as far as even regulation is concerned, and crack down on, you know, products that are dangerous and harmful to us, and not just only in Nigeria. I hope that it will be done all across Africa, because, you know, in the statistics you heard South Africa, Togo, Senegal, Nigeria. There was some time last year that I saw a clip trending on social media where a female MP, I think it was in Gambia also, that was also talking about this skin bleaching menace or pandemic, so to say. So it's a conversation we need to have, guys, and it has to start early, because oftentimes people who are not as fair as, you know, people usually expect are sometimes is it color shamed, I would say, or complexion shamed. Color shamed, so to say. You know, they call you, oh blackie, oh blackie, oh blackie. So hearing blackie blackie makes you feel like you're not beautiful enough or you are not desirable enough. And then on the other hand, you keep hearing, oh yellow sissy, fine girl. And then you begin to look at that person, oh she's actually more beautiful than I am, maybe I can be like her. And what's the easiest way, so to say, to be like her? To use something on my skin in order to look like her, and that's damaging. So that's basically what NAFDAC is doing now with the state of emergency they've declared and how they are going to regulate it. I feel like it's going to go a long way, but much more than just, you know, the regulatory aspect of it. It also has to do with our mind. We have to work on our mind, and that starts from the home with teaching our younger ones, our children, our younger siblings and all that, their skin, whatever skin they come in, is just as beautiful as the other skin. It's just the variety, you know, and that's how God created us, you know, that's how we came, and we should take pride in it instead of trying to alter it and damage ourselves. If you're a man and you've ever, or you have the tendency or inclination to tell your woman that, oh, she should look a certain way, then you should stop it, because you are just causing harm to her, and it's not good. If you prefer a fairer looking woman, then you should go for a fairer looking woman. Don't try to pressure a chocolate woman or a darker woman to alter her skin color to look like another woman just to meet your expectation, your desires, or your fancy? Drop a comment, let me know, guys. What do you think are the triggers? What do you think that lead women? Oh, wait, I forgot to mention this. Women are not the only people who bleach. Hope you know that, because men also bleach. Here in Lagos, I've seen men, even not only in Lagos, across Nigeria, that you see men who have used bleaching creams on their body. And when I see women, I can pass. It's sort of like normal. But when I see men, I go in my mind like, what is actually the goal? What is he trying to achieve? What possibly triggered this? These are the questions that go through my mind when I see a man that has used bleaching cream on his body. So it's actually both men and women bleaching, okay? But now the conversation or the question I'm asking is, what do you think are the triggers? What do you think lead people into, bleaching and trying to alter their skin color? And what do you think can be done to stop it? Like I said, we can start with, educating and building the self-esteem of our younger ones right from the home. But what else do you think can be done?
I think people should make it illegal. The products that have been sold, they can become illegal on a large scale, and they can sensitize people about the negative effects of bleaching and make it very, very, very loud for young people to be aware that bleaching is not a good thing to do. Or young and old people, actually.
If you tell someone, stop bleaching, the person may reply, is it your body? My body now. So just let me be. So when you tell someone to stop bleaching and the person is not listening to you, just let the person be now. After all, I ain't get him skin, not be me. So we continue telling people to stop it. So anybody that's listening, fine. And if they are not listening, so we will leave them to face the consequences. So that's just it.
So my sisters, I beg, make we embrace our skin color as it be. As we come, it beautiful, it fine, we set. We are all CCs. Be it chocolate, be it dark, be it fair, we are all beautiful. It's just variety, okay? And we are all desirable. Let's not use things to damage our skin and then tomorrow we are left with regrets and dangers. And the truth is, some of the people who have actually bleached and gotten to a certain point, they start to say, I shouldn't have done it, because it destroys the melanin in your skin, and at the end of the day, it leaves your skin prone to even sunburn, leaves your skin prone to so many things, makes you age faster, makes your skin slack and look a certain way, and I could just go on and on. So it's even better to not start than to start and then start thinking of stopping, or start to think of how you are going to repair some damages that you've caused your skin already. Anyway, that's my own opinion about it. When I saw it, I was like, wow, this is serious. I should just give my own 2 cents about it. And that's what I've just done. What do you think? Drop a comment. And if you have some answers to some of the questions I've asked, feel free to drop them, okay? Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, healthy, below abiding. Virtue Grace, the African storyteller. Bye. Mwah.